Let's talk about the safest and most reliable investment opportunities available in Nigeria right now. The federal government has opened a new round of FG bonds, and the window closes on the 5th of December. If you have ever wondered how people make steady money quietly without taking unnecessary risk, this is one of the cleanest way to do it. When a lot of people hear about bond, they immediately assume it is complicated or it is meant for only the rich investors or big banks, but that is not true. The beautiful thing about the FG bonds is that anybody can invest. The minimum amount is just 5,000 naira. So if you have 5,000 naira now, you too can invest in the FG bonds. The maximum is 50 million. So anything between 5,000 and 50 million naira, you can invest in the FG bond. So whether you are a student, a salary earner, a business owner, or even someone trying to start investing for the very first time, there is room for you with the FG bonds. Before I break down the numbers, how much your investment could worth, how much you can earn, and what is the rate, the yield rate for this month's FG bonds, let me quickly explain what FG bonds really are in simple language so that you can understand. You see, when the government needs money to fund projects, when they need money to build infrastructure or support the economy, they borrow money from the public. And in return for that loan, they pay investors interest just for loaning them your money. And the agreement is simple. You give the government your money for a certain numbers of years. They use it and they pay you interest every 3 months. This is called quarterly until the period ends. And at the end of the period, they return your full money plus all the interest you have earned. The reason people like FG bonds is because they are considered extremely safe. This is not like borrowing an individual your money. You are dealing with the federal government of Nigeria. And historically, the government has never failed to pay bond investors. For many people, this is better than putting your money in a savings account that gives you small interest, or risking your money in a business that may or may not work. Let's talk about the number so you can see exactly how much you can make if you invest 1 million naira or 2 million naira or even 5,000 naira in these FG bonds. Let's start with the 2-year bond. The interest rate is 13.53% for the 2-year bond. If you invest 1 million naira here, your yearly interest is 135,380 naira. This is how much you earn every year. But this is not paid once. It is paid every 3 months. That is every quarter. So you are earning this in 1 year. And if it is paid in every quarter, you receive 33,845 naira every quarter straight into your bank account. This money is yours to use. You can save it, reinvest it, spend it on bills. By the end of the full 2-year period, the total interest you will collect is over 270,000 naira at the end of the 2-year period. And when the bond matures, your full payout becomes 1,270,000 naira plus. That is the total amount that will come to you. When the bond expires, you get your full capital back, but you'll be getting your interest every 3 months. Now, let's double that to 2 million. So let's say you are not investing the 1 million, you are investing 2 million naira. Your yearly interest becomes 270,760 naira yearly interest. And your quarterly interest becomes 67,690 naira every quarter. Over the full 2 years, your total interest is 541,520. So at maturity, you have received 2 million, your 2 million capital, then 541,520, which is your total profit, the total interest that you have received every quarter. Think about that for a moment. You earn over 500,000 naira in interest and you collect steady income 4 times every year. You know, I love these FGM bonds because it is predictable and stable. You know how much you are getting every 3 months, and that is something many other investments cannot offer. Think of equity funds. You don't know what equity fund will give you. Sometimes it might be low, sometimes it might be high. So that is not really a fixed income. Now let's move to the 3rd-year bond. This one offers a higher rate of 14.538% per year. If you invest 1 million naira on this is 3-year bond, your yearly interest is 145,380 naira. Your quarterly payout becomes 36,345 naira every quarter over the 3-year period. Your total interest add up to 436,140 naira after the end of the period. And if you invest 2 million naira, your yearly interest become 290,760 naira. Your quarterly incomes becomes 72,690 naira. After 3 years, your total interest become 872,280 naira. This is what you earn on your 2 million naira invested on the 3-year bond. When you compare the 2-year and the 3-year options, you notice something interesting. The longer your money stay invested, the more interest you earn. Some people choose the 2-year options because they prefer quicker access to their capital. Others choose the 3-year option because they want higher total returns. Both options are good. It simply depends on your personal financial goals. One of the biggest advantages of the FGM bond is the stability. While other investments may go up and down based on the market, bonds give you fixed income. This means you know exactly how much you earn, how often you will get paid, and when your full money will return. Another advantage is accessibility. Many people think investment like this are too technical, but the process is straightforward. You can invest through your bank, through stockbrokers, or through licensed investment houses. Once your application is submitted and approved, you simply wait for the interest to start dropping every quarter. Another reason people love bonds is because they help with financial planning. That quarterly interest can serve many purposes. Some people use it to support their parents, their family. Some people use it to pay school fees. Some use it as extra salary. So the interest payment can grow into a steady stream of income that supports your lifestyle. So before you go, let me share a few tips for anyone considering investing. First, invest only what you can live for the full duration. You know, this one, you cannot say you're not doing again. Once you put your money, you cannot withdraw the capital until the end of the tenure. So put the money you can live for a long time, even though you'll be getting your interest paid to your bank account every quarter. FGM bonds are long time, even though you can sell them on the secondary market. But if you sell them on the secondary market, you will not sell them for the full price. So it is better to hold them till maturity so you can enjoy the full benefits. Second, diversify. Bonds are safe, but you can also add treasury bills, you can add mutual funds, or even a small portion of higher risk investments to balance your portfolio. Third, keep track of your quarterly payment. Use them wisely. You can reinvest the interest or use it as part of your financial planning. Finally, always do your own research, do your own due diligence, confirm the rates, and make sure your details are captured correctly in the system so that you can get your interest paid to your bank account every quarter. If you want to start or if you want to invest on the FGM bonds, you can do it through the Stanbic IBTC app. You can do it through the Avri Invest Stanbic. Thank you again for watching this video today. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with someone who needs a safe place to grow their money. Happy new month and happy investing.